I brought you a gift, sir. Hey everyone, I am Coach Linda, and this is 100 Days of Purpose. And today we're going to talk about fight, fight, fight. Back in the day, I think it was like the 80s, um, there was a group called the Beastie Boys, and they sang a song that said, "You gotta fight, bum bum, bum for your right, dun dun, to party," right? Um, love the Beastie Boys. I love the Beastie Boys. But anyway, and so I was thinking about that today. I was thinking about how we in life, when we really want to accomplish something, when we really want something to matter, um, we have to shake things up. We have to fight. We have to fight for our right to be, our right to exist, our right to shine, our right to be meaningful and purposeful and to be intentional and to be strategic. We've got to fight because people around us will tell us that we're not worthy. People around us will tell us that nobody else has ever done that. People around us will tell us everything that cannot happen because we want to make this thing happen. I look like a head. I'm sorry. So there we go. That's better. I can't stand when I just look like a head. We want to make things happen, and that people will tell us it's not in the stars for you. It's not in the game plan. It's not something that you can do. And it could be because you're not educated enough. It could be because you don't have the experience. It could be because nobody else has ever done it, so they don't know what it looks like. There's nothing to compare it to. I mean, a whole plethora of things might be true about why this thing that you're trying to accomplish can't happen. But like the Beastie Boys say, you got to fight for your right. You got to fight for your right to be here. You got to fight for your right to show up. You got to fight for your right to be in celebration mode. You got to fight for your right to do things that haven't been done before, you know? And it's not so much that you're coming against people and being belligerent or making people feel down about each other. And I'm going to talk about that real briefly on this one because I witnessed something earlier today and it made me think about some things, right? But you got to be able to say, enough is enough. I'm going to make this happen. And I'm willing to be strategic. I'm willing to be intentional. I'm willing to be on purpose, deliberately on purpose, so that I can make this happen. Again, you got to know what your purpose is. You got to know your why. You got to know, and the how doesn't really matter. You got to understand why. Because if you understand why, the how will come, the what will even come. So you don't have to know what and how. You just got to know why. I'm going to say that again. You don't have to know what and how. You just got to know why. Because the why will bring the what and the how. The why will bring all the other questions that you may have, even the where, right? It'll, because we talk about the what, the way, the what, the where, the how, the why, and I can't remember the other, the when. All of that will come to you. That will come to you. The what, the how, the when, the where will come to you. You got to know the why. That's what you start off. That's what it is. Why are you getting in the fight? Why are you standing up and walking up to the plate? Why are you taking the bat so you can hit? Why are you making the decisions that you're making? You got to know your why. That's when you get into the fight, right? That's when you get into what it is that you want to accomplish. And when you know the why, that why is going to fuel you. That why is going to give you the energy. When you go back to the corner, I'm talking boxing here. When you go back to the corner and they're trying to get you to rest and telling you what to do and how, and helping you to strategize, that why is going to push you to get back up when you're tired. It's going to push you to get back up when you're frustrated. It's going to push you to get back up when all odds are against you, when you are the bottom of the bottom, right? When you are going and it looks like you're going out for the count, that why is going to be the reason why you don't get knocked out. The reason why you don't throw in the towel and give up, because your why is going to fuel you. It's going to push you. It's going to get you to fight, right? It's going to get you to stay in the fight. It's going to get you to stand up and to be counted and to make it worth somebody's while. Because remember, the solution's on the inside of you. So let's go back to what I said earlier about I saw something. And you know that I'm trying to grow my TikTok, right? I'm trying to take advantage of this TikTok wave. And it's a wave, and it's a way to expand business. It's a way to increase your territory. It's a way to get more subscribers, more followers, more, get your message out to more people, right, across the globe. And so I am trying to, since it's kind of on the it's on that curve, right? I'm trying to get in there with the rest of the folk and get my piece of the pie. And so I've been on there and I've been watching different ones that are very strategic about what they're doing and taking notes. And I came across this one video where this lady, I don't know her name, but she did a video and she used one of the filters of an old person. I did it myself, where it shows you as an older person, right? An older individual. And then what people do with it is they will show themselves older and then show themselves now. Now, the filter is supposed to show you when you're in your 50s. Well, guess what? Linda's already in her 50s, right? So it showed me, but it looked like it actually showed me like if I would be in my 70s or my 80s, right? And so I was like, this is what they say I would look like at 54. Well, guess what? I am 54 and this is what I look like, right? And I didn't really do any commentary on it or anything like that, but she did. And on her commentary, she was like, this says this is how I'm going to look at 50. I think it was like 54 or 55 or something like that. And this is what I look like at 53, right? And she's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman. She, skin is well taken care of. She does not look her age. Now, had she just left her commentary at that, she wouldn't have gotten the backlash that she got. But she got backlash because she said she saw another woman do this, and the other woman that did this this is what it says I'm going to look at like at 51, and here I am at 51. And in her mind, there was no real difference, other than the gray hair. There was no difference, right? And so she was like, don't get mad because, black don't crack, blah, 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 right? And I get where she was going with it. I understand that. But someone in the comments said, why do you have to put someone else down to celebrate yourself? Many of us, and this is where I'm going with this, many of us have people in our lives that have to put other people down so that they can feel important. They have to say, well, this one is this girl is, doesn't dress well, and this girl isn't as pretty as me, and this girl doesn't know how to do her hair, and this girl didn't do her makeup, and man, what has she got on, and what is he wearing? And they need to deflect on other people their insecurities about themselves so that they can feel good when they say, but look what I've accomplished, right? Because I'm doing the thing, right? And I don't want you, a person of purpose does not have to demean someone else. That's why I always say on here when I come on, I need you to be you, because nobody else can be you. And if you are who you are, and I am who I am, we can stand shoulder to shoulder and shine bright together. I don't have to belittle you. I don't have to downplay your shine so that I can feel good about myself. I need you to shine bright. I need you to do all the wonderful and great things that you're supposed to do. Why? Because then I can do all the wonderful and great things that I was meant to do. Because at the end of the day, we need one another. We're in this thing together. And do I feel that there are people out there that look better or that I look better than? Probably. But guess what? I don't have to let that be my soapbox. I don't have to let that be my pulpit that I stand on, right? I don't have to get up and preach that, hey, these people are less than me, so come do business with me. Or these people are greater than me, so go do business with them. I don't have to do that. I don't have to put myself down, nor do I have to put other people down, because I am fighting for my right. Not for the right to put other people down, not for the right to say what the heck I feel like saying when I feel like saying it. No, I am fighting for my right to shine bright. I am fighting for my right to be exactly who I was created and designed to be. I am fighting for my right to be Linda, the Linda that I was created to be, not the Linda somebody else wants me to be, or the Linda that somebody across the world that's named Linda is. I am Linda, this Linda. I am the brown skinned, curly hair today, maybe straight hair tomorrow, Linda. I am the Linda that talks about purpose when I get up in the morning and when I go to bed at night. I am the Linda that talks about helping people get on a road of legacy to build wealth, not just finances, but to build wealth in every area of their lives. So when they die, they can hand something off to their children that is of substance. I'm looking at people. I want people to be the very best that they can be. That's the Linda I was created to be. I am here to heal the brokenhearted. I am here to bring wholeness to the broken. I am here to be the one that you come to knowing that you have a problem and the solution is found on the inside of me. And so I am going to fight for that right. I'm not going to try to put other people down so that you can see my greatness, because guess what? In actuality, I can't see your greatness when you're putting someone else down. I can't see the marvelous you when you are degrading somebody else. I can't feel your shine. I can't see your brightness when you are dulling somebody else. Because as quiet as it's kept, when you are dulling somebody else's light, you're dulling your light. Because we're all connected. So let's be strategic. Let's be intentional. Let's be on purpose about the things that we are trying to accomplish. And let's know that you get to fight. You don't have to give up. You don't have to throw in the towel. There's always going to be the naysayers. There's always going to be the quote unquote haters, but don't focus on the haters. Don't focus on the naysayers. Focus on what it is that you know is on the inside of you that you're supposed to be giving to someone else. Focus on your talents. Focus on your gifting. Focus on what you have. Focus on your knowledge and your wisdom and share that with the world. And you'll see as you begin to share that with the world, doors and opportunities will open to you. People will become more accepting of you. And those that are supposed to be with you, those that are supposed to walk by your side, those that are supposed to be shoulder to shoulder with you, will gravitate to you. So be strategic, be intentional, and be on purpose. Fight, 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 fight. It's up to you to make it happen. It's up to you to do. I got all these notifications, Lord Jesus. They just be popping up. It's up to you to do your very best. And your very best may not look like my very best. And my very best may not look like the next person's very best. But as long as it's your very best, and you know that you're giving it all and you're fighting for your right to party, to live life, to do you. And again, don't do you at the cost that you don't pay attention to wisdom and you don't pay attention to the lessons that other people can give to you and teach you. Because there's sometimes people are going to come to you, and this is just a side note. Sometimes people are going to come to you to give you advice, and that advice is going to be needful and helpful. Not all of their advice, even when it seems negative, even when it seems like, man, they just make me feel bad about this. Even in that, look for the golden nuggets, look for the treasure in what it is that they said, and throw out all the rest. One of a pastor that I had years ago used to say, look, take the good and throw the bones out. Take the meat and throw the bones out. Take the meat and throw the bones out. Take the meat, throw the bones out. Because even if you go to somebody's house and you don't like what they cook, you can get a ham sandwich, right? There's something that they can make for your liking. You can always get something out of every situation that you're in. Look for the golden nuggets. Look for the treasure. But don't give up. Even if it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you can get something good even out of the worst situations. And I even say this, when people are shooting from the hip and they don't know what they're talking about, 99.99.99.99 of it is not going to be any good, but they going to say that one little thing that's going to be like, all right, I guess that's what I take away, and I'll keep it moving, right? Find the golden nuggets. Find the nuggets. Find the nuggets. Because when you listen, you can get anything great out of anything, right? Now, do you want to jump in the garbage to get that good apple? Probably not. But if you hungry and that's your only way of getting something to eat, then you gonna get in that garbage and get that good apple and wipe it off real good. Maybe take it over there to the fire hydrant and let the water spill on it so you can get all the other garbage off of it. But when you're hungry, when you really want something, when you really need something, you are going to find a way to get it, right? You're going to find a way to make it happen. That's how you have to be in life. That's how you have to be in life. And I know somebody's like, no, she didn't say go dig in the garbage. But you know what I'm talking about. Come on now. We all intelligent beings here. You know what I'm talking about. When you really want to make something happen, you know how to make it happen. Even if all you have is scraps. So there you have it. I am Coach Linda. This is 100 Days of Purpose. And we will be back tomorrow with another tidbit for your life. We're doing 100 days, y'all. 100 days. And we just now getting to day 58. I think we on day 58. So we still got a little more ways to go. And I still got a whole lot to say. But anyway, listen, only those that can see the invisible can achieve the impossible. Dare to be you, and the world will adjust.